we're going to ask another question right now. I live in a small apartment in Brooklyn, New York, with 2 roommates, one of whom uses an excessive amount of toilet paper. Okay, just getting a text message here from my father. Can't mute it because it's Father's Day, and if he needs me,
I thought he was in the room. Fiction.
You're a dad too, so it cancels out.
That's true. Good point. I live in a small apartment in Brooklyn, New York, with 2 roommates, one of whom uses an excessive amount of toilet paper. I'm not exaggerating when I say that she alone goes through at least 2 rolls alone in one day.
No, you are exaggerating when you say that, because if that's true, then this person would be dead just from like all the fluid in their body being absorbed out of them by toilet paper.
She might be Coneheads eating it.
It's not just that I'm curious about what she does with the toilet paper. I'm sick of riding 10 stops on the subway every week with 24 rolls of TP because she never buys her own. It's gotten to the point where I'm hiding my own secret TP so as not to be caught with my pants down, so to speak. How can I get her to use a reasonable amount of TP? That's from feeling shitty in the big city. I'm a little bit disappointed that you have already gotten to buy your own secret toilet paper. Yeah, because that was going to be my opening salvo.
Absolutely, it was going to be my opening salvo. Now I'm at like... Get a little toilet paper sized toolbox for yourself. You can probably fit 3 or 4 rolls in there and then put like a combination lock on it. Mm-hmm. And then write like Gerald's Dookie box on the top.
That's too perfect. A TP fiend like this is going to find that instantly, and they're going to bring their own lock picks or they're going to crack it. I say you have to hide it in plain sight. Can you make curtains out of toilet paper in the bathroom? So like when you need a fix, it's like right there. And she's like, where does she get these wonderful toys? And by which I mean toilet paper. And you'll know your secret stash. It's right there in plain view.
2 rolls in one day?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still very much with you there, Travis, at the first. Like, it's hard for me to mount that first sentence. This is like American Ninja Warrior, only it starts off with the 12.5-foot wall. And I just am having a really hard time scaling it so I can take on the other challenges on the course.
That person alone is going through an entire package of toilet paper in like 2 weeks. What the fuck? I'm worried.
This is one of the problems with our nation's hang-ups about not discussing this kind of thing in public, because maybe this person's just using a giganto wad because they think about this for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, unless somebody told you, like, at what point in your life, if you're using like a giganto wad of toilet paper every time you beamed, and or number one, if you're using like a giganto wad, who would ever tell you you don't need that much?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not like a life coach for this kind of thing.
There's probably someone out there using 1 square who's going to listen to this like, oh, fuck.
I
could use more squares.
I'll put the tiger on the table and yell at it. Fucking first time I saw this Charmin commercial, it was like, it's so good, you only need 2 squares. I was like, is that... Hey, I looked at everybody in the room. I was like, hey, everyone, is that the normal amount of squares? Because I don't use a giganto wad, but I was using at that point maybe 6 or 7. Because I didn't want to, I didn't want there to be any breach. And
I use enough that I can trick myself into not feeling like I'm using my hand to wipe myself.
Right, which, like, by the way, let's sidestep this whole question and say, get like a dope ass bidet installed and do things in the Japanese style, which would fix everything.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you would need like at least 1 to 2 squares just for a courtesy wipe. But I hope this isn't too blue, because I said I was going to put the tiger on the table, and we need to confront some stuff as a nation, because this person alone is going to like take down. Hey, do you remember sequoias? They used to exist but then Melissa just went ham with her beamers and her onesies.
This is called the Melissa Park. It's where the sequoias used to be. And now it's just Melissa's deforested.
This is good. You confront Melissa and you say, you can keep using as much toilet paper, but every month you have to plant a new tree. Melissa, this is like when you cut down a tree, you got to plant 2. Like, Melissa needs to start doing that. You need to find an area for Melissa to plant trees.
And then someone sees Melissa planting like 6 trees and she's like, I don't know, Chipotle, right? It's a rough week.
I went on a cruise. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, okay?
Oh, man. How do you start this dialogue?
I think you start it with, like, I'm not mad. I'm extremely worried about you.
Yeah. I'd be mad also. I can be both. I'm mad and worried about both of you pretty much constantly.
I'll tell you the truth at this point, Melissa is not, there's a good chance Melissa is not aware of where the toilet paper is coming from. Like, she doesn't second guess it. She just uses it up, and then there's more because you keep going and getting it. And
You're
if you went to
enabling this
Melissa,
behavior.
yeah. And if you went to Melissa and were like, hey, straight up, you're using way too much, way too fast. And like, somebody has to go get it.
Something's got to give, Melissa.
Yeah.
You got to stop eating this like Coneheads pasta.
You have to be better, Melissa. You have to be better.
Hey, how's your plumbing situation, gang? How's the pipes like at this house? Because I bet they're not great. I bet it's a not great scene. Yeah, I have to buy toilet paper every day, every waking day of my life. And also, we spend $700 on plumbing every day.
And my whole neighborhood is flooded constantly.
The utilities are not great here in Atlantis.
I think that you should brick over the bathroom door. I think you should cask of Amontillado your own bathroom. And then when this person says, I'd like to use the bathroom, please, you say, we've never had a bathroom. That would be very expensive. Not everybody in New York can afford a bathroom. And you start going to the bathroom in whatever establishment will have you. It's New York. There's a lot of different places with bathrooms. And you're going to have to make that sacrifice if you really want to stop buying TP. It's your only option.
Or you just fucking play the most high-stakes game of chicken ever. And you don't buy TP anymore. You tell your other roommate, no more buying TP. It's going to be a lean week, you say to them, giving your good roommate fair warning, but not telling your bad roommate anything. And your bad roommate, you'll be like, where's Toilet Claus? And you say, what the fuck did you just say? Toilet Claus. He brings new TP every day. So I can use a big ginormo wad to feel comfortable. And you
Sometimes I just throw some away just so he'll come back.
Hey, hold on a second. Something just occurred to me. You live with 2 roommates, and one of them uses an excessive amount of toilet.
One of them is Toilet Claus.
What kind of Hercule Poirot work did you have to conduct to decipher exactly which one of the roommates was using an incongruous amount of toilet paper? What sort of the CSI stuff had to happen?
The only thing that makes sense is you go in to the junk room and you unspool one of those bad boys and you count each square, and then you wait for the trap to be sprung. And then when you come back and there's no toilet paper anywhere in the house anymore after one bathroom visit from somebody, that was the one who did it.
I put a human hair across this toilet paper.
Also, the toilet has flooded the entire city. Then it was that one who did the thing that was so bad.
Could you start using more toilet paper? Could you somehow fix this problem by amping up your toilet paper to even twice what this person is doing? I'm talking about if you're mowing through 4 rolls a day until they're forced to start buying their own rolls of toilet paper, maybe they'll start the conversation with you. If you're looking for an easy way to get into it, say, okay, I'll make you a deal. How about we all come back to 1 roll per day? And that way, at least you're cutting them in half, right? That's progress.
I would also argue that 1 roll a day is still excessive, but
quite
better.
Quite a bit. Is this what that song Big Yellow Taxi's about?